Well, title is pretty self-explanatory. This weekend of football was pretty bad. And that's an understatement. This weekend of football was so bad. Like, this was one of the worst playoff weekends that I can recall in a long time. Like, this playoff weekend was so bad. These games were so uncompetitive. What's up, Jerry? I just got me a smoothie, so hang tight. I gotta get my smoothie out the window. Download today for any $2 off first purchase. I don't think that's my first purchase.
Hey, Dylan, you got the Smoothie King app?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
957?
Thank you very much. Honestly, I would have preferred if Dallas would have won. But that's just me, I guess. Like I said, I don't hate Dallas all that much. Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Just adding cinnamon, it's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, have a great day.
You too. That chick was not as attractive as I would like her to be, but it seemed like she was kind of flirty. She said she added cinnamon to my Hulk. Said she added cinnamon to my smoothie. Alright, we'll see how this shit tastes. Not bad. She do got the cinnamon touch, Jerry. Absolutely. It's important to be nutritious. Well, I just played myself. I thought I was turning on the interstate. Just going back on the bridge to get across to the next main road. That's what I get. But you look at the grand scheme of these games this weekend. If you were to rank them from worst to best, obviously the worst one would probably be the Giants. Giants-Eagles. The second worst would probably be the Buffalo-Cincinnati game. That was probably the most shocking. I mean, all this hype about, let's win it for DeMar Hamlin, and, let's go out there and fight for him and everything, and that's how you play. That's how you play. Buffalo, really? Y'all's offense was literally non-existent. So to me, I'd say that's the most disappointing game. I wouldn't say that was the worst game. I'd say that's the most disappointing game of the weekend. Because, like, Buffalo actually had meaning behind winning a championship this year. There was meaning. You had motivation. You had a reason to go out there and win. Like, a legit reason to go out there and win, other than we want to win a Super Bowl. And you play like that, either Cincinnati's just really damn good, and now I want Cincinnati to win the whole thing. Last year I wasn't too infatuated with the idea, just because Joe Burrow. I actually bet against them and won money, but this year I think I'm betting for them. But for the Buffalo Bills, that was absolutely pathetic. And quite frankly, I think the Buffalo Bills, I mean, there's 3 teams in the AFC right now that you really look at and say, okay, these are the 3 best teams in the AFC. These 3 teams are going to be going at it for years and years. Without a doubt, it's Kansas City, Cincinnati, and Buffalo. And Buffalo's really the only team. Buffalo will get to the playoffs and then just won't finish. Time in and time out. The Buffalo Bills, to me, are what the New Orleans Saints were. What the Green Bay Packers were. A team that had really good regular seasons, got to the playoffs, and then just could not finish in the playoffs. And yeah, Green Bay and the Saints both won a Super Bowl, I know. But just the grand scheme of the course of these last 10 to 15 years. Both teams have gotten to the playoffs, won a playoff game or 2, or for the Saints, they've only won 1 playoff game, and then just got knocked out in the final and never made it back to the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills are kind of resembling what the New Orleans Saints and Green Bay Packers are. Yeah, I agree. Brute Saint. I agree. I don't think there's a debate anymore. Joe Burrow has been to 2 AFC championships in his first 3 years. Josh Allen has been to 1 AFC championship in his first 5 years. It's starting to look more and more like, listen, Josh Allen's good. There's no denying that. Josh Allen is a great quarterback. But he seems like he's always going to be overshadowed in the AFC. So it seems like it doesn't matter how good a regular season the Buffalo Bills have. It's like once they get to the playoffs, don't expect them to get to the Super Bowl. I got Bengals Niners. I've got the Bengals and 49ers. Wow. The San Francisco 49ers have honestly been the cream of the crop in the NFC. They've been the dominant force in the NFC. I mean, when you go in your last 4 years to 3 out of 4 NFC championship games, yeah, I think you've established yourself as the cream of the crop in the NFC. I mean, either way, it'd be a good storyline. If it's Bengals Niners, it'd be round 3, and the Bengals, like, you got to beat the 49ers the third time you meet them in the Super Bowl, right? I mean, you've already met them twice and you lost twice. You got to beat these motherfuckers. And if it's Chiefs Eagles, it's Andy Reid against his former team. Oh, Brute Saint, without a doubt. You can talk about, oh, well, with Atlanta, they choked a 25-point lead. I think that's just Atlanta, dude. I think that's just them. I don't think that has as much to do with Kyle Shanahan as that does with Atlanta. Yeah, Brute saying, I know, right? Atlanta missed the playoffs 2 times in 1 year. But then you just think about how the league didn't want to extend the NFL for 1 more week to try and play that game, the Cincinnati Buffalo game. So in the end, it seems like Buffalo just kind of got like altogether just kind of got like screwed because they would have had the number 1 seed had they won out, which would have forced them to play Jacksonville in the first round and not Cincinnati. Cincinnati would have had to go to Kansas City. Yeah, Bruce saying, you're probably right. Well, to be fair, it looked like Cincinnati was going to run away with that game anyway. Oh, yeah, I'm aware, Jerry. I'm well aware of the scenarios. If Buffalo would have won, they would have put the game in Atlanta because Buffalo technically didn't have a chance to rightfully earn the number 1 seed. Sorry. I got to get every last little drip of my smoothie. Yeah, I'm happy Tampa Bay is eliminated too, and they're not going to get Tom Brady back. Haha. But on that note, guys, I gotta go into work. I'll see y'all. Semester starts up tomorrow. It's gonna be a long semester. See how it all shakes out, guys. You guys take it easy, and I'm out.